Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. I do believe this is episode number 65, and today we have 3 more games with the Sainties as we aim to pick our form up away at Vicarage Road and then away at the Vicente Calderon against Atletico Madrid and then at home to Newcastle as well. Our run of late has been really poor. October, of course, was just a dire month for us, really. We did pick up 2 wins against Palace and Burnley, but let's be honest here, far too many losses. And simply put, not good enough from the Sainties. So a big episode today. Need to pick it up and get 3 big wins. And so we're going to dive straight into the first game of today's episode then, away against Watford. 3 defeats in our last 4 games in all competitions is not good enough. So today we need to start off on the front foot and get a big 3 points straight away. Also, you may notice too, the Ginger Nut is starting in Cam for the first time ever. I think it's time for that position change. I discussed it a few episodes ago. I think it's time now for the Ginger Boy to start at Cam and show me what he can do centrally. So first game away at Watford. Can we win? We need to. Come on, St Johnston, let's pick our form up right now. And speaking of the Hamiltons, Barry back in the first 11 since his dismissal in the last league game against Burnley. That really was a joke, wasn't it? And hopefully in this game it will help us keep another clean sheet and this time not get sent off. And the first chance falls to us too with Tony Watt heading an Oliver Burke cross just wide of the post. Great chance there for an early goal, but Tony couldn't find the back of the net. Good chance here for Watford. Juan Fran inside the area, rolls it across towards Hall, whose shot is blocked and it'll fall to the far post where Penaranda hits the post and Kingsley will keep the ball in play and we shall pass out from the back. Good chance there for Watford to go in front. The woodwork saving us from going a goal down. Patterson with a tackle and now a chance on the break. Watt towards Rob Hamilton, back out wide towards Tony, running down the right hand side. Across comes Craig Cathcart. Tony says see you later Craig, gets himself inside, keeps on going, still Tony Watt on the ball. A good save by the goalkeeper and he also punches the rebound behind for a corner. Still 0-0 as we go in search of the first goal of the game, but just can't break the deadlock as Callum heads over. We are struggling for goals right now. You guys know that. We may have put 4 past Palace last month, but simply put, we have not scored enough really. And that's one of the big reasons as to why we're struggling as Watford come forward here and try and get the first goal themselves. Jakubiak plays it through towards Penaranda, going through, and Logan Reed makes a good stop low down to his right and it goes behind for a corner. Still 0-0. Plenty of chances in the first half though, but it does remain goalless. There's Kirk Taylor off the bench through towards Dougie Reed. Reed towards Duncan Smith also off the bench and a good ball through towards Dougie Reed. Reed towards Rob Hamilton inside the area. Another fine save by the goalkeeper. So many chances in this game. This is like our 6th or 7th corner, but it's still 0-0. This has been one hell of a frustrating game. Seriously, I feel like we've been on top in this one. We've played well. We've had lots and lots of chances, but I just can't find that goal to get us in front. And the longer the game goes on, the more I think this will finish 0-0. But we can't afford that. We've got to start winning more games. We need to start right now as well and find a goal somewhere to give us the 3 points. Tony through towards Rob, down the right hand side, spaced across. Not a bad delivery either. And there is Ewan McDonald at the back stick to head in and make it Watford 0, St Johnston 1. And when we need a goal, Ewan McDonald has been in form of late. That's his 4th of the season, getting on the end of a brilliant Rob Hamilton delivery. He's been drifted to play right midfield since the half-time whistle when I switched him out there and brought on Duncan Smith. And it's 1-0 to St Johnston and it's a brilliant ball from Rob and a good header by Ewan. Watford going in search of that equalising goal. Good ball to the middle and it's headed up in the air. It'll drop to Jakubiak at the far post, who should make it 1-1. No, Logan Reed. What a save. The boy is an absolute freak of nature. I mean, seriously. I tell you, I've had some good youth goalkeepers in the past, but he is definitely up there as one of the all-time best. What a save. Watford going in search of that equalising goal. Good ball to the middle, but Tierney's there to cut it out and give it straight back to Dougie Reed, who quickly counter-attacking, kicks it long for Ewan to chase. And that's a brilliant ball from Logan Reed. What can he not do? Ewan down the left, takes it around his man, crosses to the back stick. There is Graham, who puts it in on his league debut to make it Watford 0, St Johnston 2, and wrap the points up. Alistair Graham comes off the bench, and the 16-year-old scores his first goal goal. He's got potential to be special. He's got Macca's old number, and Stevie boy would be proud of that one. The number 9 puts it in for his first goal for the club, and it all started from Logan Reed's kick. Brilliant stuff. The academy boys, 3 of them linking up for that goal, and that was a great sight to see. And I'm out of breath as well. What a thrilling game that was. 2-0 the final score. Barry keeps a clean sheet on his return to first team duties. And also Alistair Graham scores his first goal for the club as well. Brilliant game. Pretty balanced game this one, but we were the more clinical side. That's why we win the game by 2-0. And for Alistair Graham, let's just say watch out for this young man. 16 years old, scores on his Premier League debut after coming off the bench. I'm excited for this young guy. And just before we move into the second of 3 games today against Atletico, Callum Patterson's been put on the transfer list by the board because we haven't given him a new deal yet, as he's been asking one for quite some time. The problem we've got is that we don't really have much money here with St Johnstone, and I'm far more concerned about the Logan Reed situation right now. But I don't want to see Patterson on the transfer list any longer than it needs to be because he's awesome for us. So we'll give Patterson a new deal. We can only just about afford it, and he, like Dougie Reed last year, doesn't want a lengthy contract at all. He wants no more years getting put on it, but we're going to offer 2 anyway. And yeah, that's kind of frustrating, but hopefully he'll accept it and Patterson will stay because we love Callum. He's a physical monster. So, second of the 3 games today, and what a massive one it is as well. One of the biggest games of the series so far, you'd say, as we take on Atletico Madrid away from home in the 4th game of the Champions League group stage. It's really, really tight right now. Leverkusen are top, Atletico are in 2nd, we're in 3rd, and Zenit are in 4th. But only 3 points separate 1st from 4th in a very close group at the moment. So, who's going to get the win in a massive game in Spain? Hopefully the St. T's. We need to at least avoid defeat, though, if we're to have a good chance of going through. Here's Felipe Luis, and the former Chelsea boy finds Carrasco. Good ball to the centre, and Angel Correa, Hamburg legend, heads it just wide the post. Still 0-0. First chance coming to the host, though. Oh, it's been a bad start to the game for me. Atletico have dominated possession. I barely had the ball, but they're giving the ball away there. And Murray finds McBurney running through. Across comes Jimenez. McBurney takes it round him. Oh, and I spurned the chance completely. Blazed it way high and over the bar. What an awful miss. And that was a golden chance to take the lead. I've played poorly in this first half. That should have been 1-0 against a run of play. What a sitter. Still 0-0 in this game. I've brought on Graham. Can he score from the bench once again as he replaces Tony? Here is Christie through towards the 16-year-old. Now McBurney on the ball. Gets past his man. Oliver McBurney charges inside the area. Keeps on going. What a run from McBurney. And a good stop by All Black. Denies McBurney from scoring and making it 1-0. It is still Colas. Who is going to win this game? 5 minutes to go. Can someone be a hero for the lads from Perth? Callum Patterson with a giant throw-in will launch it into the box. Looking for McBurney at the far post, who wins the header. Oh, it's gone in. Yes, gets in. Oliver McBurney has headed in to surely win the game for St Johnstone with just over 4 minutes to go. And it comes courtesy of a Callum Patterson giant throw-in. The secret weapon. He does it once a year and he saved his best for one of the biggest games of the series. A long throw into the far post. McBurney wins the header, and Jan Oblak backpedaling, couldn't get to the ball. It goes into the back of the net, and the former Swansea man has won us the game with 4 minutes to go. A massive, massive 3 points for the lads from Perth. Get in. Oh man, this is huge. Absolutely huge. It will take us into 2nd place. And this is absolutely massive, man. Jimenez now tackled by Murray Davidson. Tracking back, winning it back. Or at least trying to. Murray Davidson, 33 years old. The evergreen Murray Davidson. Tries to win it, can't do so. Now Atletico on the attack. Kevin Volland on the ball. Plays that wide towards Sol. Can they break our hearts later on? Sol inside towards Correa. Oh, it's into the side netting. Oh dear, take a deep breath, Docs. Oh, Christie's flicked on the goal kick towards McBurney, and McBurney finds Graham, and the flag stayed down here. Graham is inside the area to wrap the points up. Graham, oh, brilliant save by All Black. Graham gets it back, and then pokes it wide the post, as the 16-year-old almost made it 2-2. But there is the final whistle anyway, it won't matter. Atletico 0, St Johnstone 1, a huge win against Diego Simeone's boys. What a massive result, and that man McBurney, heading in a Callum Patterson giant throw-in, settles the scores. Two fascinatingly balanced games in today's episode so far, and two big wins for the same teams as well. Once again, I felt we were more clinical than Atletico, and that's why we get the win. A huge 3 points for us. Oh man, that was massive. And as we now go into the third and final game of today's episode, we host Rafa Benitez and his Newcastle United side, who so far have only won 1 in their first 10 games in the Premier League, whereas for us, we're now 2 wins in a row in all competitions and going in search of our third here, which you'd probably say is the easiest fixture of the 3 today, in before we lose 4-0. So St Johnstone versus Newcastle, can we get another big win here? Let's hope so. Let's keep the form going. Come on, the Sainties. Kingsley to Burke, and one chance just before the break here as Burke goes down the right hand side and plays the 1-2 with Tony Watt here inside towards Rob Hamilton. Hamilton back out wide towards Burke. Got to take advantage here just before half time. Burke on the ball, tries to play it inside towards Tony. Tony, what? Oh, he's hit the side netting. Our first and only chance of the half, and that sums up Tony's form right now. Couldn't even hit the target. Oh, Barry, your ball in the S on your ball. Well done, Barry Hamilton. Through towards his bro. Now Rob finds Ewan McDonald here. Back towards Hamilton. Storming inside the area. He's taken down. And there it is. Penalty for St Johnstone on the hour mark. Sterry takes down Rob. Storming forward. The Ginger Nut wins us a spot kick. And now Tony has the chance to break his goal drought and score a massive goal. Good layoff by McDonald. Rob storms forward inside the area, no doubt about it. Definite penalty. And a good chance here for Tony Watt to make it 1-0. Come on, Tony. You haven't scored in a while. You need to tuck this one away, son. And he does. Tony Watt gets himself back on the score sheet for the first time in quite a few games. And what an important goal as well. Did you ever doubt him? Did you ever? You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? Goalkeeper route to the spot as Tony Watt fires it in for his 5th goal of the season. Thank God for that. He really needed it. Late chance here for Newcastle to draw level, which they will do as well because the shot deflects off the post and Iosa Perez turns in the rebound. 14 minutes to go and the Spaniard fires the Magpies back on level terms. Nice ball inside, great strike, hits the post, and then Perez turns in the rebound. Nothing Logan Reed could do about that one. Just a bit of bad luck really for the deflection, and Newcastle have equalised, and our win streak looks as though it's going to get stopped after just 2 games. We really are not looking like the same team as last year, which is kind of frustrating because we've made improvements, but unfortunately it's not translating into results. Come on, come on, come on. One late chance for a winner. 3 minutes to go. Throw to us. Fraser will give it to Ewan McDonald. McDonald back towards Kieran Tierney. Tierney towards Dougie Reid. Set up nicely for him. He'll find Sutar. Sutar towards Hamilton inside the area. Rob Hamilton. Great save by Freddie Woodman. Well, 3 thrilling games today, but sadly the third one does not end like the first 2. Poor old Logan Reid. He's gutted. Nothing to do about the goal. 1-1 the final score. 2 points dropped. However, we're not going to end today's episode of Club and Country all doom and gloom. We're going to end on a happy note because Callum Patterson has just accepted his contract and has extended his stay at McDermott Park. So more giant throw-ins for days here in Perth as Callum stays. But that will end today's episode of Club and Country, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode of CNC, then please do leave a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And they really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a great Sunday. And I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon.